Why Silvername is angry when he plays with you in the lobby? Because he knows he's probably gonna lose. Isn't it obvious? Ghana is really solid. Solid start. Ah. Where's my Reborn and my Divine Shield? Come on, bro. Wait, wasn't he better than you? At some point he was higher rank, but right now I don't know. I don't know how much he's focusing on Battlegrounds. I'm not really keeping tabs with that many other streamers. I have my race against JJ, so I'm always monitoring JJ. But that's about it.
Good luck out there, sous chef. One battle done.
Good shop. I don't think we have the luxury of scout, but it's an early scout, so YOLO.
I'll do what I can. Don't forget to add salt.
Okay.
Well, we'll call that meal a learning experiment. Well, we all have different tastes, I guess.
Maybe Shell Collector was actually a better buy than the spell. Yeah, it probably was. Toki just needs to stabilize. Whichever way we find to stabilize, we should do that and then just go to 6 hero power for 7s and win the game from there. It's gonna be a degenerate lobby because we have Sanders, Moira, and Morgul. So stabilize, rush 7, win from there. That's the play. And I like being Tavern 4 next turn if I can. Let's see how we do against this guy though. We're still gonna lose by 1. You need to open the scout. I think we almost always need to open the scout. Go to 4 hero power for a 5.
One battle done. Now get on your apron and cook up a strategy.
Bran is tempo. We have to go for the Bran. Spore over the Reborn. Yeah. I like Spore because a lot of people are gonna focus on making one big minion. And then you give yourself a huge advantage if you're able to kill that.
If you ask me, that was
Macau.
well done.
Macau is tempo, Innkeepers is tempo. Macau can be pretty solid, I think. Don't give Tess the Bran. This is Teron, not Tess.
Who knows what secrets will uncover? The gang's all here.
We're gonna farm a lot of money with the Marauder contracts. Macau functions kind of like a Rylac. And it's even more funny if you add the Rylac as well. Let's see. Yeah, we missed the activation on the Bonehead, but I think what we cared mostly about was farming the Marauder. It's sick if we're also able to not lose the fight.
Remember, revenge is a dish best served cold.
So anyway, I started blasting. So many shiny.
She sells seashells.
Maybe Striker just for tempo. Isn't it better to trigger the Murloc? Absolutely not. Because if you tear the murloc, you're not even gonna keep the effect permanently.
I don't cry.
Next time I already want to go to 6 and roll for 7s. It has to be done. Let's hope Omu is not too powerful.
Cooking is my one true passion. The heat of the stove, the sizzle of bacon. Nothing beats it.
Yes!
Prasanna with the 62 months. Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Well, how did it go?
Come on, give me something good.
Only the best ingredients from here on out.
Well, that is something pretty good. Lol. If you tear Macau and Sanders, you don't get to keep the effect permanently.
Gold in my teeth, gold in my hat. Avast me treasure.
That's a problem. And another problem is that we don't have anything in our hand. Why not Golden Bran? Because I want to get Moira and make Moira golden. Bran is useless.
Good luck out there, sous chef.
Thank you, XS, for the 34 months. And thank you again to Persona. I appreciate it.
Yes!
Shamis with the 27 as well. Thank you, Shamis. This game is looking crazy. Sport carrying hard. Grind, baby, grind. I love the grind. Let's go.
That was well done.
Book of Medivh. Always trust the trust.
Always trust and trust.
Come on, give me something good.
For the Alliance.
Dead engines do tell tales.
Surely this way is
Dead
west.
engines do tell
Come
tales.
on down. Yes!
Macau out. Another base? I kind of want another base. You want all the bases.
I don't know what your secret ingredient is, but it's working.
And I don't want Hydra in my hand. We don't need Hydra. We just want to play only Murlocs. Only Murlocs, only Murlocs. That's the play, that's the plan.
Not quite the flavor profile we were hoping for,
Oil.
was it?
Let's buy Murlocs. Shit, that's great. Moira over Bran. And now you're able to pull a lot better minions, a lot more minions, a lot more consistent minions. It's pretty huge.
Dead engines do tell tales.
Next time I think we can already go to 7. I could have held Morgul, but I like it like this as well because you can go to 7 and get the Divine Shield spell and then Stitched Morgul, Moira. Just makes for a great combo.
That's it. Keep going. You're doing great.
We're buffing hard. Or are we hardly buffing? The mistake that everybody seems to make in tier 7 lobbies, they play for stats when Morgul exists. You're never gonna beat Morgul if you play for stats. That's the problem.
That was delicious. The stew pot just got bigger. Everybody get in here.
That stays in the hand. This lobby, we're gonna try to out-Morgul everybody. I still want Sanders to make Moira golden. Who's the cut? Either Gourmet or the Expeditioner. I tend to like Expeditioner a little bit more because it has a Divine Shield. So it's more sticky and annoying. Basically, you want Towns to protect your setup, and then you want Salvager on the Morgul. And ideally, you want Divine Shield on the Morgul as well. That's the play. Is this the strongest comp in the game? Yeah, nothing can beat it. And then in the mirror match, the most important thing in the mirror match is to summon as many big Murlocs as possible with the base Gale. So you want to just buy a lot of powerful Murlocs and base Gales and shit like that. That's the comp pretty much. This game might out-Venom me. Or maybe not.
That was delicious.
That's already increasing our power by a ton.
For the Alliance.
Ah. Zarjira with Blade was really good. I don't want to buy another Varian. Even though I know you get your money back. Oh, I missed. Fuck.
Figured your palate was
Should sell the trash first.
kind. Here's your gold. For the Alliance.
Just 12 fathoms away now.
Oh.
Shall wash you away.
Maybe I should have let that one cook longer. But it'll do.
Okay. I need to make this golden.
I don't know what your secret ingredient is, but it's working.
Why not go for second stitched? You can, but I feel like we have better plays available. Call me crazy, but I think we have better plays available. This guy's gonna see the full power of my comp before dying.
There you go. Beat them down like Moti.
Valse me treasure.
I feel like one stitch is enough.
What's going on out here?
Why is it so dark out there?
Ardio, as Loner Pad said, there's a new constructed expansion coming out in a few hours. It's a trip back to a volcano within Angoro, and all the old quest rewards are directly accessible for some old classes. It's similar to how ETC can use bodies in Battlegrounds. Okay, but who asked? No, I'm kidding. I mean, that's pretty cool, but I lost interest in Constructed. But that maybe means that quests will come back to Battlegrounds in one way or another. Who knows? By the way, I'm not the biggest fan of Blizzard recycling things. I think it would have been more exciting. Like, don't you think in Constructed they're doing too many throwbacks?
Got to clean up in here. Wouldn't want to start.
Or is the ratio of throwbacks to new mechanics still good? I remember quests were the reason why Life Coach and JJ quit the game. Because they were too consistent and sometimes too busted. And they were like warping the game one way or another.
There you go. Beat them down like Moti.
We don't even need to play for Blade of Ambition. I don't know what we need right now. Maybe I should have Zarjirat the Sanders.
Which one's right for you? Three orders? You must have really hated it.
More scam in your hand? Probably. They are bringing out a lot of new quests as well. The problem that the current pro gamers and pro streamers had in the set review was that the new quests might be too weak, contrary to the previous time. I mean, quests were something that were starting in your hand, right? So if they're too good, they're gonna just like warp the game around it. Let's see what we can do here.
Best cook around.
I should win because I have the shield advantage. I have the high ground. Also, let's make sure we kill this guy from 15. Because he's gonna be dangerous later on. Nice. I'm pretty good in tier 7 lobbies. Oh, you're good at playing murlocs and that's it. That's the meta, guys. I'm just playing the meta. If the metagame is murlocs, can you blame me?
Go on, buy a minion.
No, somebody's gonna say yes.
Which one's right for you?
Okay, everybody golden. Now I just want another shield for my second Morgul. And I guess more Murlocs to summon. I'm gonna hold the upper hand for the final opponent. Something very interesting. None of my other two opponents are playing Murlocs. Probably because I took all the Morguls out of the pool. Duh. So I made the lobby more fun for everybody else by just taking all the Murlocs out of the pool. Are you proud of me, chat? Are you happy? The funny thing is, Murlocs are not gonna win every single lobby that they're in, but they're probably gonna win every single tier 7 lobby that they're in. Because in tier 7 it's just too easy to go infinite on money with Moira. And then once you're infinite on money, you will eventually hit Morgul. And then just hitting Morgul is going to automatically win against all the stat comps. That's the biggest problem. If you use Battlecry to make Morgul golden, does that count to the Morguls in the pool? No. He's not gonna just pull them out of the pool. There's probably still some Morguls left, but I made sure to take most of them for myself. Also, the Divine Shield was super clutch. Super clutch Divine Shield. Very, very important here.
That was delicious.
I'm gonna cycle that. Now it goes Zarjira. And I'm going to Zarjira the base gill. And then buy another base gill and then buy the guy.
Tough to me.
Now I go for this. Are there more Morgles in the pool?
Hard to find something stronger than that.
I have beaten Murlocs with dragons because tier 7 dragon, but that was one of my high rolls. Divine Shield, Wind Fury tier 7, and I found so many blades. Yeah, that can win. Cleave is a very good way to deal with this. The problem of this is like I have shield and I'm summoning multiple copies with the shield. Isn't Reckless Cliff Diver bad in your hand? It's 1 health, so it almost never gets summoned. I feel like the more Murlocs you have, the better.
Number 1, huh? Nice work.
Kind of want to base the base. I mean, it doesn't matter. This guy had 1 big minion and we sniped it, but even if we wouldn't snipe it, he just wouldn't get there. His comp is way too fair. My opponent's comp is way too fair. Okay, that was actually good. He denied my stitched. My opponent is actually playing a cool composition. The problem is he's fighting murlocs. Jurassic Park composition. Do you ever wonder how I'm so consistent? Well, I never played Battlegrounds without Hearthstone Deck Tracker. It lets me see Ichigo's win rate, and stats about which tribes get first place in this lobby. Bob's body shows me the odds of winning, losing, or doing little damage in each fight, and it proves I'm the most unlucky player alive. Com guides show me the minions I need to commit to a build and are great when I need a direction. You can try out all these features for free! Download Hearthstone Deck Tracker now from hsreplay.net and get ready to dominate the tavern.